Maxey passes to Embiid. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Maxey against George, and the rejection by Embiid. Harden the pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that one's good, George.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
From deep, Harden, they grab their own miss. Here's Embiid, and Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way. Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. He feeds it to Leonard. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Harden to the right side. Tucker. Harden kicks to Maxey. For three, Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Out to Harris. Back to Harden. Passes it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Outside, Maxey. Driving the lane. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 6.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
And Embiid throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
George against Maxey. And Paul George again. 8 points for him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Westbrook against Harden. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Westbrook. No points in the game yet for him. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. kicks it out to Harden. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Tucker dishes to Harris. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Tucker, the pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. And it's rebounded by Covington. In the corner, George with it. And George with this stuff.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. Big time throwdown there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And the Clippers have possession after the Sixers pick up 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Right wing. Here's man from deep. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He kicks it to Hill. Back to McDaniel. Poked away. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And here is Powell. Pass to man. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That one doesn't go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Milton. Banked in off the glass. Milton's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Over in the corner, Batum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Who's watching here?
Tucker, the pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Harris draws the double. Harden outside. Here's Maxey. No good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue, while earning that trip to the line.
Leonard hits them both. The 76ers lead it. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. The pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Covington. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
George against Maxey. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. And Tucker kicks to Maxey. There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harrell. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Niang in at the 4 spot. Now here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's George on the wing. And George with this stuff.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
The pass to Harrell. Count that bucket. And the 76ers lead by 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drive.
From deep, George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Melton kicks to Milton. Dishes it to Harrell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harrell's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the inside game of Harrell is very impressive. I mean, he does a nice job of finding seams and cracks to get his work done inside.
George passes to Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hilton the pass to Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. Pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Harrell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here he goes. Hilton the pass to Harrell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for George Niang. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniels. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Maxey looking it over. On the wing, Milton. He dishes it to Harris. It's good.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
Wow, Tobias is nice. He's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Now, here's Tucker. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. The 76ers with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Mann. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Highland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Highland's got 5 now.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Now, Milton. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mann, guarded by Tucker. Outside, Maxey kicks it to Tucker. The tray sinks the triple. Tucker's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Maxey. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13. 76ers substitution.
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
And Westbrook throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 8. And we're... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Westbrook. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
The 76ers leading by 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. Maxey in the corner. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Leonard.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Westbrook against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Plumlee trying to break loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The 76ers leading by 6.
Stay there.
Harden surveying the D. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Tucker a screen. Harris dishes to Tucker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now here's Leonard. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from George.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Out to Harris. Feeds it to Embiid. And he goes right over Mason Plumlee and slams it down.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Zubac is checked in for Plumlee.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Passes it to Leonard. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now, here's Tucker. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Maxey passes to Tucker. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good for Paul George. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
In the corner, it's Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now Zubats, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Another shot, and the rejection by Embiid.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for Philadelphia.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Leonard, no luck. And Philadelphia has possession. Now, here's Maxey. Harris kicks to Maxey. And the three off target. For three, Covington. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
Your support is much appreciated.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close teeth of the defense that time.
The 3 from Mitchell. Covington grabs the board.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
It's George on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Here's Mitchell, takes it inside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
For 3, Covington. No good that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Westbrook with it. Outside Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Westbrook against Garland. Leonard on the wing. And he lays it up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Leonard outside. From deep. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Mitchell from downtown to the middle. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Okoro. Leonard defending. Mobley against Covington. 5 on the clock. Mobley down low. Offensive board. Out to Garland. Fires for 3. On target from range.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Mitchell against George. He takes it in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Zubats. Nice D from Allen.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
George passes to Leonard. And he makes it. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Garland for three. Drains the triple. It's a tie ball game.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Westbrook with it, picked up by Allen, and it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Westbrook outside. Left side Covington. Clock is at 3. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 7.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Pass to Mobley. Here he goes. And Mobley throws it down.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Clippers up. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to LeVert. Over Covington. LeVert, that's good. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Right side, Rubio. Pass to Osman. Back to Rubio. Here's Osman. Shoots. Powell pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Highland. Offensive rebound. Now here's Batum. Pass to Plumlee. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Clippers score.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate. And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now Plumlee. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Brent, Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Here's Highland. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Batum. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Back to man. Fires the three. Out left to the wing. Batum, the pass to Plumlee. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. Paul George, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. He drops it from range.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Down low, Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
The floater, Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Mitchell against George. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. No good from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Leonard. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Leonard against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Lets the three fly. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Here's Leonard. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cavaliers ahead. Up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Clippers trail. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Westbrook. Mitchell against George. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 8.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have. Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Allen. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard against Mitchell. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Zubac screened. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. It's Covington on the wing. 4 on the clock. Back to Leonard. This for the tie.
Okoro takes great pride in his defense as a wing defender. He'll take on some tough hombres.
Mobley outside. No good. A bit long that time.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Leonard. That one's good. This game is all even. 17 points in the game.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Covington. Westbrook outside. And here's George. 6 on the shot clock.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
That's good from George. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Covington. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Rubio passes to LeVert. Osman on the wing. The 3, pure from three-point range. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Batum. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Wade. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wow, that's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Man, he's checked in for Paul George. For the lead. Powell outside from behind the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound and pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Batum. Pass to Highland. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. Here's Mann. And he's going to the line for 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
previous plays
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Covington comes in for Batum. Leonard's checked in for Powell. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. Good on the second one. 36 seconds left in the third. Rubio drives in. And here's LeVert for 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Mann. Drives to the hoop. Rubio with the rebound. Here's LeVert. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets it to the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Shot by Leonard, no good. He gets it off. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Garland to the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Now here's Leonard. He's closely guarded. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 21 points in the game.
Now, the inside part of Kawhi's game just so hard to stop. He's too physical and seems to be just locked in at times.
Here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. Driving inside. Now Covington. And the jam by Covington.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by George. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Zubac screen. Leonard for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. It's George on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Zubac. Outside Covington. Just 5 on the clock. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's George, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He hits the first one, and that ties this game up.
This is a tough moment, even for George, but it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins. He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 1. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. The Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the run. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
To the right side. Zubac inside. Covered by Mobley. Covington passes to Leonard. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's George. Here's Zubac. Money.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Garland against Westbrook for 3. Covington. And he recovers it. Pass to George. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
George hits them both. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And the Clippers have possession. George, right side. Out to Leonard. Now here's Zubac. Stolen by Mobley. Garland for 3. Mitchell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And so the Cavaliers take the lead.
teams scoring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to, but this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are, a preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Garland. Now the pass to Mobley. And Embiid pulls it down. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Embiid, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Harden. And Tucker kicks to Harris. Back to Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Maxey, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Maxey in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Harden against Mitchell. Mobley outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now, here is Harden, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Mobley with it. Maxey covering. A nice shot by Mobley.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here is Harden. The Cavaliers making the shot. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
And here's Garland for three. And another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden against Garland. Harden kicks to Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. 7-second difference shot in game clock. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Harris passes to Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 9.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. From outside the arc. They get it again. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Rubio against Harden. And here's Tucker. He kicks it to Harden. Back to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Harris misses. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
And he comes up with the deuce.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And Rubio kicks to Lopez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wade gets the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Niang. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And Lopez gets it to go. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Harrell.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
And they'll keep possession. And Lopez gets it to go. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Passes to Milton. And that'll be 2 free. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is
instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now, here's Milton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Isaac Okoro. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. For 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Milton the pass to McDaniels. Here's Niang, covered by Mobley. Niang kicks to Melton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview.
29. The Cavaliers 41.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now, here's Okoro. Harden missing his last shot. Allen in the post. He's against Tucker. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. Embiid. Good on the baseline jam.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And Embiid throws it down.
Don't you forget, Harden won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here is Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Cleveland leading by 18. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Maxey passes to Tucker. Pass to Harris. Maxey looking it over. Kicks it to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tucker's got 6 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Maxey. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Harden. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Garland against Harris. Here's Embiid.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Inside, here's Mobley. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Harden against Garland. Harden kicks to Harris. Harden outside. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Embiid. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Osman, the pass to Wade. Trains the 3-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Milton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Rubio kicks to Osman. And another 3 for Cleveland.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now Milton. And it's Milton top of the key. Here's Niang. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Montrezl Harrell, DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Now here's Milton, guarded by Garland. And that one drops. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell against Melton. The drive by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Milton kicks to Niang. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Count that one from Mobley.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Now here's Milton, guarded by Garland. Count it. Milton's got 4 this quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
It's stolen by Milton. Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Okoro. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's in there. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good. That's 28 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Milton with the ball. Here's Niang. Nailed from 3-point land.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get the rebound.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Stolen by Okoro.
Shake Milton. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Cleveland leading by 20.
I'm open right here.
Up top, Garland, guarded by Harden. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Harden looking it over, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Harris finds Tucker. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside for the 3. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Blocking foul called by Reese Maxey. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Harden. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. Allen, sweet move. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now, here's Tucker. Harris outside. From past the arc. Misses there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
ready for another hard-fought NBA battle.
Here we go.
And it's the Sixers to start out. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard with the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
George outside. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Here's Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. It's tipped. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Now here's George. Pulls it from the corner. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. A catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Tucker. Outside Harden. Going inside. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook with the miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. And here is Maxey. Now Embiid. Misses in close. The Clippers trail. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Embiid gets the bucket.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. It's George on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Three-pointer, Harden. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Covington with it. Picked up by Tucker. It's George on the drive. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Tucker inside, covered by Covington, and Harden gets the double team. Back to Tucker. 4-3, and they'll get another chance. Westbrook with it. It's Covington on the wing. George outside. Pass to Leonard. It's good if it goes. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Terrence Mann, Mason Plumlee out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Here's Highland, following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Mann. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Here's Mann. Maxey covering. Mann misses. Up top, Maxey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Harden. The 3, here's Harris. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Highland. And James Harden pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Here's Highland. It's not going to go for him. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. The floater. Embiid misses. Powell with it. Picked up by Tucker. Powell passes to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Clock at 6. Back to Plumlee. To end the drought. No luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Wide open. That's good on the jumper. Niang's got his first basket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's George. He has 6. Zubac passes to Leonard. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Harrell. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. 1:02 left in the second. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Milton passes to Melton. The kick out to Milton. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And George with the jam.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And we're through the first half of play. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back.
21. The Clippers, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got George Niang, D'Anthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. George with a steal. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
And now we've got an intentional foul. The Sixers trailing. Here's Milton driving to the basket.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's George. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Size and strength. Paul George has both, and you love his willingness to play through contact.
Westbrook comes with a double. Milton passes to McDaniels. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. George outside. And George with the jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Tucker. The Sixers with another miss. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Plumlee against Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the first. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Leonard, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Tipped. Maxey against Westbrook. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo! That was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Here's Westbrook. Tries again to the left side wing. There's Plumlee with a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Harris on the wing. Outside Tucker. Pass to Harden. Now Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on the roll.
The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Leonard, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And George with the jam.
Hey, you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden drawing the double team. Harris finds Tucker. Outside Harden. Back to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Tucker. There's the drive. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Leonard outside. George outside. Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Sixers on the break. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Harden. Here's Tucker. Off target with the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Maxey against Westbrook. Here's Embiid. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
George, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Harden against George. Harris right side. Back to Harden. And stolen by Covington. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden against Westbrook. Out to Covington. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Harris with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Outside Tucker, and stolen by Covington. Down low. Kicks it to George. Covington passes to Leonard. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard double team. And here's Zubats outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Westbrook right side. Out to Leonard. Here's George into the lane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Leonard. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Philadelphia. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Yeah, welcoming the pressure. Joel Embiid with a chance to prove himself here.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. So for the Clippers, and it's tied up with that one.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Highland, defended by Harden. Here's Highland. No good!
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout.
Here's Embiid. Oh, off target. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Here's Leonard. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Out to Covington. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Harris. Outside Tucker. Inside, Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats. First free throw is good.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Out to Leonard. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. It's stolen by Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Mr. Covington known for his defensive prowess, but that's a pretty look right there.
Harris passes to Tucker. Now Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got his first points in this one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Back to George. Pass to Covington. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, I'm sure the haters are grinning at home. Here's Westbrook's chance to silence them all.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Over Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. On Robert Covington.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And Embiid drops them both. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
George against Maxey. Out to Covington. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. 4 on the clock.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Maxey. Oh, he nails it!
Big time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the OT period. Guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible. Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 1. 5 ticks left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Boy, it's clear the defense didn't want to foul James Harden. He has proven to be a closer. Yet another opportunity here.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Off the inbound. Oh, he missed it. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
players that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strengths. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. Now here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Here's Covington. Back to Westbrook. And here's George. Covington wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Mobley outside. No good on the three. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Now, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Mobley. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Now here's Leonard. Basket, good.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And Westbrook, here we go. And Westbrook throws it down.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Knocked away. Stolen by George. Outside Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Takes it out to Covington. George against Garland. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Garland surveying the D. This one for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. The pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
To stop the run, the drive by Mitchell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
George. And George with the stuff.
They've been excellent
so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's George finishing it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 8 points.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Hands it from downtown.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will...
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Los Angeles leading by 12. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the inside. And then Wade slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Wade. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Highland, covered by Rubio. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Connects from 3-point range. Wade's got 9 points.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Plumlee against Lopez. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Pass to man. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's LeVert, and Lopez has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Outside Westbrook. That's tipped.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
And that one's good. Osman.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to LeVert. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Covington gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead. Pass to Okoro. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Covington. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And George with the stuff.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Zubac. Covington in the corner. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
A crossover. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Garland.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that does it for the first half of play. Thank you, David. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the point.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Los Angeles leading by 7. George with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. George against Mitchell. A nice shot by George. George has got 18 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Mitchell against George. Pass to Zubac. And that one, good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Garland left side. To the left wing. Here's Okoro. In the corner, it's Mobley. And another three for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Mobley against Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. He dishes it to Mobley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They didn't have much.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
How hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Cleveland on defense, trailing by 5.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Covington with the steal. Zubac with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And George with the stuff.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Man gets the bucket.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Passes it to Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's man, guarded by Garland. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Stolen by Okoro. Garland left side. Here's Mobley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Leonard has it in the corner. Nice move. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Covington. Leonard draws the double. And a deep three from George. Knocks it loose. Clock is at 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. $15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mobley is screen. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Here's Allen. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Leonard against Garland. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
George with the ball. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. And George with the stuff.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? It's tipped. Garland against Westbrook.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
Right side, Leonard. Leonard draws the double. He kicks it to Plumlee. Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Plumlee with some nice D.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Mitchell against Leonard. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
I wasn't sure they had enough time. What an amazing job to battle all the way back out of that huge hole.
Mitchell against George. Stolen by Garland. To take the lead. Mobley misses. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Okoro, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
It's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Leonard inside. Takes it out to Covington. Rocket 6. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver. And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
There's Garland. Yes!
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
guards, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Garland. There's the triple, and there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Harden against Garland. Nice shot by Harden.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Harden. Out to Harris. They shoot again. That one off the back iron and out.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Harris on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Now here's Harden. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And here is Maxey. Here's Tucker. The Sixers again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Maxey. Back to Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Unloads. And that one's long. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got his second basket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Embiid. Maxey passes to Harris. Shot clock at 3. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Niang, he's checked in for Harris.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
On the wing, Mitchell. Maxey covering. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Maxey, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 16-7 run.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Here's Harden. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Outside Tucker from the arc. Buries it from 3.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Okoro on the wing, defended by Harden. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Harden finds Maxey. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Niang. Outside Harden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Harden hits them both. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Harden. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Cavaliers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Robin Lopez. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Rubio with the ball. Niang's there. The shot by LeVert, no good. Harden with it. Now Rubio defending. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Philadelphia. Stripped away. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Embiid finds Tucker. Back to Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers trailing. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside McDaniels, lets it fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
At the line for Cleveland.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Milton with it, and Lopez picks him up. Milton attacking. Count that one. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. 1:51 left to play in the first half. LeVert, that's good.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Milton against Rubio. Milton passes to Melton. It's deflected. Milton up top, covered by Rubio. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here's Niang. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Osman on the wing. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. .44 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Okoro's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Mitchell misses. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Maxey on the take. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Cleveland, a sizable.
Your Cavaliers, 42. The 76ers, 24. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Harden. Garland for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
6 to shoot. Here's Maxey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. And let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Allen.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Mobley gets it to go.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Harris outside. Outside for Harden. Will it go? The Sixers again can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Maxey covering. Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Cavs have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Allen's got 11 points.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Back to Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Harrell. Now here's McDaniels. And here's Melton. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Mobley outside. Takes the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Harrell up top. Here's Niang. Looking for his first basket still in this one. McDaniels. Allen against Harden. Allen attacking. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has such agility and mobility for a big guy. It appeared as though he was just kind of floating on that drive to the hoop.
Harden, the pass to McDaniels. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
LeVert goes against Melton. Misses the 3. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Harden. Oh, they pick off the pass. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Ricky Rubio.
Jetty Osman out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Rubio. Finished off the break. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And he misses the fast break layup. Outside Harden. Melton outside. The 3 is up. The Sixers again can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Niang. Let's go with a 3. Right wing. Goes back up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Lopez passes to LeVert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton is checked in. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Melton. Good work defensively by Lopez. Cleveland shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to like what Rubio does here. I mean, working his magic in the painted area.
Milton against Rubio. Here's Niang. Connects from downtown.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on McDaniels. That free throw misses. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio. Melton outside. Pass to Niang. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one's no good. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Back to Milton. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley with it. Milton covering. Osman on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
The 3 from Mitchell. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From deep, Melton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro's checked in.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
His second, 3rd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Mitchell. This one for three. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Milton for three. The Sixers again can't hit. Inside. It's stolen away. Harrell goes in. Can't hit that one. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell against Melton. Pass to Okoro from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior.
Hey.